hands, throwing some blows, right? Physically causing harm to your partner or to those around you. See, a lot of us, we don't want to face the issues, right? If we have anger issues, or if we have things that build up or whatever it is, right? And we don't tackle it head on, we don't face it, we don't talk about it, we don't try to fix it, if we don't try to get some help for it, of course. So singer Michelle Branch is arrested and charged with domestic assault, hitting her boyfriend, I believe, or husband twice. So what are we talking about here? You know, sometimes we're going to let anger, we're going to let all these things culminate to us taking action in some ways that we probably really shouldn't even be taking action on, right? When we let anger really creep in and take a toll and now result in doing some harm to those that we care about, to those that we love, there's an issue there, right? There's an issue there. That's when you got to evaluate, like, is this relationship good? Is the problem the relationship? Is the problem us? Is the problem you? Is the problem me? That's when you got to evaluate and figure out, okay, what's going on here? Because if you are resulting in physical harm to your significant other, to your partner, there's going to be some issues there. Some issues that you're going to have to tackle head on. Some issues that you're going to have to talk about. Like I said, is it a problem within the relationship? Is there a problem with you? A problem with them? Who is it? Where is this stemming from? Because man, woman, it does not matter. No one should be laying their hands on anybody, on their partner, on anyone at all. That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to look at this and evaluate it and be like, okay, what's going on that somebody's getting so angry and so worked up that it's going to result in them throwing some hands, throwing some blows, right? Physically causing harm to your partner or to those around you. See, a lot of us, we don't want to face the issues, right? If we have anger issues, or if we have things that build up or whatever it is, right? And we don't tackle it head on, we don't face it, we don't talk about it, we don't try to fix it, if we don't try to get some help for it, of course it's going to keep leading into these situations, right? These situations where you're going to get charged with domestic violence. You're going to end up in jail. You are going to hurt your significant other. You're going to hurt those around you. You're going to put those people around you in harm's way, right? And if you're condoning it, or if you're allowing it to happen, you are just as guilty as the other person, because you can make that choice to be able to get out of it. You can make that choice to be able to stop this. Either completely leave the situation or get help, whatever it may be, but you need to be able to talk it out. See, with this case, you know, I don't really know anything about it too much, but the fact that she's charged with it, usually we see the men charged with stuff like this, right? But I think now we're kind of seeing a little bit, it's both sides. You know, maybe it's more male, I don't know. But see, there's some issues there. There's some issues that her and her significant other really need to tackle head on and talk about and really do something about it, because look at the result. It resulted in physical violence. It resulted in her laying her hands on him, right? It resulted in her going to jail, getting arrested, getting charged with domestic assault, all these things. And isn't this something that we shouldn't even be trying to deal with? This shouldn't be something that you want to be involved with, right? That's why I said we need to be more aware and be able to be like, okay, this is where we're going. This is what we need to do. This is where we need to go from here. Start working on these issues. Start getting some help. Start moving to a better future, right? Moving to a better future. And that's the thing. A lot of us, Some of us, we think it's okay. Some of us, we think we don't need help, whatever it may be, right? But why? There's no shame in getting help. There's no shame in trying to fix things. There's no shame in trying to seek counsel, seek help, seek advice, seek wisdom, right? There's nothing embarrassing about that. That honestly, we should be praising that, because that's somebody that's taking initiative and somebody that's trying to grow. That's somebody that's trying to do better, right? Instead of just going through the same cycle. So if any of you have been through this, if any of you are going through this, whatever it is, whether you were the abuser or the abused, that's when you got to tackle this head on. Be like, do I need to be in this relationship? Do I need to seek help? What do I need to do? That's the questions you need to ask yourself if you find yourself in these type of situations, because your worth, their worth, is more than just shrugging it off. You should value it a lot better. You should value it a lot more. So, with that being said, without further ado, I'm gonna have to bid y'all adieu. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please do that too. And until next time, you already know. Salute. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Krayonn Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it.